Hi, welcome to day 353. Today is the first day after my big Christmas vacation and I decided that I wanted to go shopping and I had a date with a friend of mine. I woke up at 9 a.m. and at 10:30 a.m. we drove to the shopping city and we came home at 5:30 p.m. So it was a long shopping day for us. We wanted to go there because we wanted to try on a few evening gowns. We found a few nice dresses, but we did not buy them yet because they are too expensive and we are waiting for the sale. Then I was also looking for blankets for my new couches and for pillows. And I was also buying a few clothes, like this blouse here. And she's pregnant, so she was looking for baby stuff. And yeah, like I said, it was a long shopping day. I'm going to tell you a secret. The secret why women go shopping together is not just that we do what we like and we see a lot of new stuff that we could possibly wear, even if we don't have the right occasion in mind yet. And at the same time we can chat. So that's a combination every woman likes, at least all the women I know. After I came home at 5:30 p.m. I was sitting here watching a few things on YouTube and I checked out my Facebook and email accounts if there were any news from the ball opening dances, so there haven't been any, which is a good sign. And then after I checked everything out, one of my 3 girls called me and we were talking about a lot. She's also a Charlotte fan, so we were talking about that. And about what we did between Christmas and now. We decided that we need to meet after my and her birthday, because her birthday is on the 22nd of January. So after that we will definitely meet and chat the whole evening. And because this day was not so exciting for you to listen what I did, but it was pretty exciting being me today and running around in this big shopping city. I have a little treat for you because last night I had again a very crazy dream that I could remember and I wrote everything down. As you can see, it's quite a lot. This time the dream was a bit different than all the others I had before, because it was not like 2 or 3 different dreams with a little break in between them. It was one big dream. There were many different scenes from different dreams, but they have been one whole dream, so there were no breaks between. I need to read a little bit of what I wrote because I can't remember everything that vividly as I have written it down. The thing was that I dreamt that I wanted to go on vacation and I was going there by flying on the plane. The problem here is that I'm very scared of flying, so that was quite something. And I dreamt that I have been in Bibione in Italy with a few friends. Actually, one of these friends was the girl I was shopping with today. We have been in Bibione in Italy and I dreamt that we stayed at a hotel that exists in reality and is actually in Jesolo and not in Bibione. And I have been there on vacation a few times with my family in reality. In the dream it looked like after a war. So the staircases were damaged, the rooms looked horrible. In the pool there have been skunks and jerboas. And I also dreamt that in this hotel there were many old men, probably sex tourists. So that was quite strange. I dreamt that one day my friends and I have been on the beach and that we decided to make a little boat trip to the next city, and we took the boat. And this city looked a bit like Venice in the Alps. There was water everywhere, so there were not really roads, and there were mountains. The people were driving around in old-timer cars that were changed into boats, and there sometimes have been a few roads, so they went out of the water and were able to drive like a normal car, and then they drove back into the water and it was floating like a boat. So this was how the people were moving in this little city. On these mountains in the city there were a lot of ruins, so it looked like after a war. And I dreamt that all of a sudden my family was with me on this trip, and in one of these old-timer boats that we have been in, there was some sort of accident because the boat drove out of the water onto a road, and there have been two tourists who were eating a sandwich and they choked and fell out of the boat onto the road, and my dad and I saved their lives. And then all of a sudden there was a change of the scenery, and there were still these tourists lying on the ground but breathing, and my family and I were in front of the Esterhazy Castle in Iron City, and we were watching a senior fashion show. Old people presenting fashion, and in the background there was Disney music playing. If that has not been a crazy dream, then please tell me what would have been. So that has been a very exciting day for me, and I hope it was a very interesting video for you. After you heard my crazy dream, and I think this time it really deserves the title Crazy Dream. I think there's nothing more left to say than thank you all for watching, and I wish you a good night. Bye!